Alright, so now that we got that out the way, the third thing I want to talk about is unfortunately it is politically related, but so the other day, there's this guy that I know that I was in the Navy with him, and he did, I guess, block and unfriended me. So he posted a meme, a positive meme about Aaliyah, saying who could pretty much fuck with her. You know, like no one could really fuck with her. Realistically speaking, I don't care who you are, what you believe in. I know our parents or the older generation says that our generation's music and TV shows and everything's pretty much shitty compared to what they grew up on. And the cycle continues where we are saying the same thing, that the music nowadays is pretty much shitty. And I guess the new kids, the newer generation that's growing up, is saying that our generation is whack. Like mumble rap and all that stuff is a new thing, and it's positive. And you know, Cardi B and freaking Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki whatever, you know, there's suddenly queens, you know. And that's an image that women nowadays want to project, you know, with the TikTok and the Snapchat filters and all that stuff. But anyways, I don't care what anyone says. My generation of music, anyone born between 1985 to 1995, that specific generation right there was the best one. So fuck it. And Aaliyah, I grew up with Aaliyah, listening to her music and everything like that. And I don't care what anyone says. And the guy that deleted me off of his page and everything like that is correct. No one could fuck with her. You could try, you could be as sexualized, liberating as you want, but no one could touch Aaliyah. Now, anyways, that aside, he said that no one could fuck with Aaliyah. From what I remember, he said that no one could fuck with Aaliyah. That wasn't me. So, me being that guy who I am, I posted a meme of R. Kelly saying, I think it said, how young is a teenager or something like that. Essentially what I'm trying to say is R. Kelly is the one who pretty much fucked with Aaliyah. So that definitely rubbed him the wrong way, because he made a comment that I tried to view, and I wasn't able to view that comment because he pretty much unfriended me and blocked me. So, but I guess that meme, that counter meme was so bad that it ultimately led to that. Now, I'm not gonna go into his psychology or someone that believes what he believes in psychology or anything in that nature, but it is a common trend, a common thread, that most people that act a certain way or live a certain lifestyle tend to behave a certain way. So for the 999th time, truth is a hard pill to swallow. And whether we want to admit it or not, we don't like the truth. So when someone doesn't like the truth, they tend to say what they have to say and disregard what other people has to say about their false way of thinking. Or maybe it's not so false, but unrealistic. To a degree, unrealistic. So, I noticed that people that I don't care what you believe in. I don't care who you love. I don't care who you want to marry, sexual orientation or what have you. I am going to love you and respect you like a true American would. I will listen to everything that you have to say, but the street goes both ways. And it seems like if you're a feminist or you're part of the LGBT plus every freaking letter and symbol of the community, you know, I noticed that there's a certain way of thinking and there's a certain way that we probably have to talk to you. Because if I go to any other person and say, hello, sir or ma'am, you're going to have that one person that just goes over the top and it's like, oh, you can't identify me by this, by that, so on and so forth. You know, they'll just take things from 0 to 100 really fast. You know? Then some people will counter that, but you don't want to hear that counter because whatever you say, you need to believe in. Because what you say is final. It's kind of like dictatorish a little bit. I've noticed that the people that block and delete me believe in a certain type of political side. They believe the people that delete me or block me believe in a certain political side. Because what I believe in is what I believe in, and you don't want to hear that. You want me to hear you, but you don't want to hear me. And when you don't want to see what I have to show or listen to what I have to say to shield your sensitivity, you just pretty much block the reality behind it. There's black, there's white, and some type of gray. And if you believe in black, that's all you're going to listen to, that's all you're going to see, and nothing else matters, which is unfortunate. And because I put in a little bit of white in there or some type of shade of gray, you end up blocking me. This one girl that I used to know named Morgan Olmsted, I went to basic training with her. She got half of the division in trouble all the time. We constantly got beat solely because of her, but you know what? She turned out to be a great fucking sailor. Between Trump and Biden, you know, I believe in some of the things that Trump says, and she believes some of the things that Biden says. And when I counteract what she feels, I'm like, okay, well, I get what you're saying, but this is what he's actually saying. This is coming from his mouth. When you show that truth, it's too shocking that they ultimately block you. You know? Then we have this one guy named Dorman, Mikhail Hooper Dorman. He is very, very prideful, and he ultimately deleted me because of the counter meme of, and like I like that part right there. I see why he did it. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying I'm noticing a trend that certain people that think that way tend to ultimately block because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to see the truth, and they're just not about that life. But truth be told, yeah, R. Kelly did technically fuck with her. It was a joke. It was a crude joke, but you know, he did. He even married her, I think, or got engaged or something like that. But if he was able to get that close, there's no imagination to fathom what else he was able or capable to do when between them meeting each other and getting engaged or getting married. So where am I going with this? But yeah, they ultimately just block and delete you, and it's like they don't want to talk about it. They just it's their way or the highway, you know. And it did hurt a little bit, and honestly, I was like, that what he did made me a little bit upset. And what I was going to do is I was going to find out all the people that liked Hillary Clinton's page, you know, all the people that like Joe Biden's page, all the people that believe in the Democratic liberal page and all that stuff. Like, you can see who likes what, and I was going to find out the people who like that stuff and delete them, because it's like, you guys are going to delete me anyways for the things that I'm going to say or do anyway, so I might as well delete you before you delete me. You know what I mean? There's another friend of mine, an old friend named Chris Constantine. She is very prideful, and one day she made a big achievement in life, I think. So I replied, "Great, get," or "Get it, buddy." She deleted my comment, and then she inboxed me about my comment, and she thought that I took it a whole different way. So I had to explain to her I didn't mean anything negative about it. You know, you made a great achievement in life. You came a long way. Get it, buddy. Go get it. You know what I mean? Like, get some. You know, get yourself some. Get some. You know what I mean? So people like that, liberal, like I said, tend to believe and think a certain way. So I was about to delete her too, man, honestly, because it's like you guys can't take a joke anymore. You guys, no one could take a joke. No one could take. Everyone is too rigid and cardboard boxed and just sheep like minded. It's like no one could think for themselves, and everyone wants to be shielded, you know, from reality, from everything. You know, it's kind of sad. It makes me sad. And after, well, his name is out the bag now. After Dorman deleted me, you know, that's when I post like, hey, you know, like, why can't people take a joke anymore? You know, it's not like I'm talking about someone's dead grandmother or relative or family member or friend. You know, it's a celebrity that, you know, if he or she was still alive, probably would not even know who you are and give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Like Johnny Depp, like, he knows he has fans, but realistically speaking, if I see him right now, he's not going to give a fuck who I am. You know what I mean? So whether I say negative or positive things about him, whether he's alive or dead, he's still not going to give a fuck about who I am or what I was or what I did to support him. Side note, Johnny Depp is my fucking hero, man. Like, the shit he's going through and the support that he has, you know, like, I don't know. Like, we're so sheltered that everything is being fact checked, to the point where if you actually put the truth on Facebook, it's like being taken down because no one wants. I don't know. This age is. I'm just like over it. You know, like, I deleted Facebook a few times because of that reason. You know, because of Facebook is pretty much being. It's not social. Well, holy shit! It's socialist. God damn it! Wow! Oh my god! Wow! That it's funny. A socialist government, social media. Wow! It's all coming together. Anyways, like, I deleted Facebook a few times just to get away from it, because it's like, you know, people are going to delete you for everything that you say. You know, they could bash on you for everything that you believe in, but when you counter it, you know, you're suddenly the bad guy, then they just delete you. And I'm pretty sure they're still talking a lot of shit about you while you're blocked, so you don't have any leverage to defend yourself. And that's cool, you know. And the reason why I downloaded Facebook again was just to sell a few cars and honestly to go on a Facebook dating app, really, because, you know, fuck Tinder, fuck Bumble, you know, fuck Hinge and all the other many dating sites, you know, just screw it all. You know, but now I feel like deleting it again because it's like it makes no sense of having it now. You know, everything's going to be taken down if you Like this one lady, Shalaka, I forgot her name, but you know, she went on Facebook Live and says that she's about to switch to Instagram solely because Facebook, it doesn't like what she has to say. It's this one guy named Adam Calhoun who's very, 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 very Republican. I mean, he is very American, patriotic. You know, he was very active between 16 and 17, and he just suddenly went ghost, and then he miraculously like reemerged years later just because he got a notification from Facebook saying that they're going to shut his page down indefinitely if he keeps up saying what he's saying. You know, why don't you want people to express themselves? It's social media, not socialism. Facebook. Who else? There's a few other notable people that I followed or that I've seen on Facebook that are just ultimately trying to get rid of it simply because people just can't take the truth anymore. They can't take a joke. They can't take anything. They're essentially crybabies now, and it's sad. You know, it does break my heart. So I don't know, but you know, I was going somewhere with it. I don't know where I'm going with it now, but I'm just over it. So I might be deleting Facebook soon. I just gotta find out a right time when, honestly.